What up? What up? What is going down, everybody? We got a best ball draft going down. Oh, yeah. Let's get a roll call. Who is up in here? Who is in the draft? We're going to get the draft order race started here in a few moments. We're just waiting. There's one more person I sent the link to, but he hasn't joined yet. So we're just gonna wait like a minute or two, see if he joins. If not, we may need a substitute. And I know Derek was the first one who he was like the first alternate. But yeah, we need Bakes a lot. Bakes a lot. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Bakes a lot. All right, we got Bogey in the house.
Shannon.
All right, let's see. And Kidda, you the man. He said, best show ever. Nothing has or ever will come close to being more entertaining. You the man, Kidda. You the man.
Yeah. Kidda for president. That's what I'd say.
Minnesota Marty in the house. What up?
What up, Marty? This 32 thing we got going is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I haven't even been paying attention. I'm so far away from like even being anywhere close to getting my second pick. Kind of just don't even want to see what picks are happening right now.
so Steamboat, he's played like 18 teamers before and 16 and 14, stuff like that, right? He's like, this 32 is a different beast, man. He's like, I was fucking pissed when the draft order, right? And he's like, then I start watching. I'm like, oh shit, we're in business. You know what I mean? He's like, and even he was telling me too, he's like, all right, and it's funny because it's like, I'm like, he's trying to talk to me without talking to me. Like, bro, I just made my pick. Like, you could tell me, like, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like your pick isn't going to be for. Like,
yeah, he's like, all right, I'll let you in on it. I'm looking at getting Chubb and Adams here. He's like, because he's like putting the things together in his head. Like, well, technically, they can only hold one, so I could push off QB, and if I'm okay with like the super shitty guys, and he was rattling off some names that he was okay with, and I was like,
yeah.
And then Adams got picked right before him, so he's like, he went and took Russ, which was like awesome too. Like, you know what I mean? Considering, right? I mean, hopefully that's not this year's Matt Ryan as far as the 32 team league goes, right? But like,
Kid has said the ghost you stole Christmas. Ha. And Meal said, Huss, you taking first PPR, AJ Brown or CD?
CD.
Yeah, I really go back and forth on this a lot, but right now I'm on the CD side of it.
I think CD is a guy that can get over 100 receptions when AJ Brown's like 80. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that with Hurts getting that dough, I bet he drops back a little bit more and doesn't run as much.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? About 450 pass attempts last year?
Yeah.
160 rush attempts last year for Hurts. Yeah. I mean, even if you minus 50 rush attempts and add on 50 more pass attempts, and if I can get, I don't know, 30 to a 25%, or let's say 40% of that extra targets goes to, or extra pass attempts goes to AJ Brown. It still don't really move the needle for me that much more. I think because I like CeeDee Lamb to have more. I think he'll have more touchdowns, yards, receptions. I just think he's gonna outright like. Maybe the yards would be similar because
touchdowns would be similar also.
Yeah, I mean AJ Brown could take. I mean he could take a short pass yard. You know what I mean?
Here we go. We're all in. Give me a number, guys, between 1 and 69.
69, dudes!
We're going to add up all those numbers. We're going to average it out, and that's how many times the deck's going to get shuffled. Each time we shuffle, you're going to see all our little avatars here move around and get into a different place.
Here's another layer to it. You could say, hey, Jalen Hurts might throw more. And then you could say, Dak sucks. I wouldn't argue either of those things, right?
Yeah,
but say something happened to Jalen Hurts and say something happens to Prescott. I know Cooper Rush will go in there and pepper the fuck out of CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He goes in there, eyes for CD only. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like Mariota would just lock on to like.
I don't want Mariota at all throwing any of my guys anything.
I don't either. But we're not. I mean, I'm not. I mean, right now, I'm not banking on any kind of injuries. I mean,
I just realized they played together before in Tennessee.
Yeah.
AJ Brown's like, why y'all bring this guy over here, man?
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Anything can happen. We just have no idea. So I mean, either quarterback has the same chance of getting hurt.
For sure, everyone has the same probability of getting hurt when you step on that field. I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, if you know, I mean, in from what I've seen with Cooper Rush in the times that he's had to step in on these little stretches that Dak's been hurt, Cooper Rush is the guy. Like, I mean, CeeDee Lamb's his guy. So, you know, because versus Dak, who like, you know, actually
can. Dudes.
I like it.
And Obidi on Twitch said Dak's ass.
I like I said, you know, I wouldn't argue it, right?
Yeah.
I like Dak for fantasy though, because he's so ass. Like, you see Michael Parsons, he threw a shot at Dak today.
He did?
Yeah, by saying, you know, the Cowboys, you know, we need to stop beating ourselves. Did he say something like that?
Oh yeah, it was Michael Parsons. He said, yeah, we're the best in the NFC, and when you're the best, you can only lose if you beat yourself.
Yeah, Dak throwing the games away. I mean, it's true though. You know what I mean? He threw a couple of those games away in the fourth quarter.
He went to the Tony Romo school of choking. You know, it's just, it is what it is. You know?
I mean, yeah, shit. Remember when they were going up against my Niners in the playoffs? I said, what was one of our 7-leg parlays?
And Derek, real quick, hey, so Bakes-A-Lot showed up right at the time when we needed him to. So he is in. He is in. But I appreciate you, Derek, being ready just in case.
It was what was it? The fucking what part of our 7-leg parlay, which we fucking killed. I remember one of them, it was like the pick. It was like an under-over on picks for Dak, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, it was like 1.5. I was like, oh yeah, he's getting 2. You know what I mean?
We're taking the over.
We're taking that thing over. And that, you know what I mean? It's kind of bad when you got to come out and say, well, look, guys, I'm only going to throw 10 this year. You know what I mean?
Well, he said, well, he didn't say I'm only going to throw 10. He said I'm not even going to throw 10.
Okay, he's going to throw 9. He's like, all right, guys, I'm going to throw 9. Under over.
We're going to stay in single digits.
Under over 9 picks, Dak. Taking that thing over, bro.
I'm taking it over. All right, let's see. Who do we got in here? So let's see. John, if you are available, give me the minimum yards per rush. Pick a number 1 to 5. Bakes-A-Lot, you pick the max yards. That pick a number between 6 through 10. Johnny, you give me the minimum seconds per rush. Pick a number 1 through 4. And Kidda, you give me the max seconds. Pick a number 5 through 8.
Yeah, Kidda, if that is your real name. Man,
all right, let's go, Derek. I'm about to go roll something and hit the garage while I listen. You the man.
The show, man.
It up.
You know what's dope? It's like, that was me. I like listen, like before I start doing content, it'd be like, hell yeah. Like, I enjoy having a pod playing, just burning and being left alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, when I started doing the fantasy content, it was like, it was cool because now I'm creating my content.
Yeah, I mean, you're such an instigator.
I just say it all nonchalant.
All right, find your guys. Find your guys. We're about to do this race. I'm about to set the order. Now we're about to start. So
was that not a Michael Parsons shot? Huh? He threw a shot right at Dak. He said, listen, we're the best, aren't we? Until someone fucks it all up.
Here we go. Uh-oh, J Mac out to a quick burst. Uh-oh.
What we smoking on, Derek?
Yeah. Throw it in there, Derek. Uh-oh. J Max out in front. Everybody kind of right out to the same similar pace, except for Underdog, who just started slowing down there.
What was the max on the average yards? Or what was the average yards?
I think it was 5. I think it was 5 and 6. So
5 and
just
6.
right next to each other. And Tino said it is our year. Here we go. Oh. Ooh, Kidda just took a big jump right there. But it's still J-Mac out in front. Johnny said, my legs are not pumping. Come on. It's J-Mac and Kidda. Oh, Kidda just took the lead. It's hella close. Like 3 people all at once. Oh, J-Mac got first. Kidda got second. Watson's Chubb got third. Gary B got fourth.
That's a really good name.
Yeah.
Watson's Chubb.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he gets a ding for that. Hold on. 10 points for that name.
There we go. So J-Mac first, Kidda second, Watson's Chubb third, Gary B fourth. I got fifth. Bakes got sixth. And J-Mac is stoked. He said, first ever. Let's get it.
Let's go, J-Mac.
Song got seventh. Ignorant Thinkers podcast. Dennis got eighth. Miller got ninth. Big Tons got 10th. Johnny got 11th. And our man Underdog, underperforming, got 12. But I'm never mad at the 12 spot, though. You get the back-to-backers.
Mm-hmm. Where's our man Dennis at? Ignorant Thinkers?
8.
Okay.
And I asked him if he wanted a little rundown of how kind of things are going to work. He said, nah, he's got it. So I don't know if I'm hopefully he was paying attention.
Let him know it's a Superflex. Man, I'll text him right now too.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's why I'm telling you now, because maybe you just want to let him
let
him know. Because I'm not in it, or maybe because I am in it, know, maybe you didn't want, just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's just important to let him know, like, hey man, QBs are gonna go quick, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you might want to consider it. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to, but
yeah, just know.
And and you could start. It's really like, because I don't think he's ever even played in Superflex anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, when you never play Superflex and you see a QB going the first round, period, you're like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
He starts seeing multiple QBs going, like, wait a second here.
Who are these idiots over here?
Like, what the fuck? Hell yeah.
That was Magic Man Ricky and Infinite. They're like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Like, I told you QBs were going to go hella early.
It is funny though, huh? When they go, no, I got this. I was the same way. First Superflex. Nah, I don't know how to wait on QB. You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping, man. There's so many of them. And then, like, by the time before I even got that first Superflex league I did, before I even got my first QB, there was someone that already had 3. I was like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember just, I'm sitting there, I'm plastered. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I got started early. And I just remember out loud saying, and this is still the Dolphins Tannehill, right? 2018. I'm like, you know what? At least I could still get Tannehill here. And then that person takes the Tannehill as his third. I was like, son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
That's what's crazy is, like, in these Superflex leagues, like, you can't just hope that someone's not going to take the third. Like, you just never know.
Yeah, you almost have to hope someone doesn't take the third. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, you know what I mean? To take your second, or you know what I mean? Like, or even like, sometimes I don't even get a third because I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? People's pulling up all these third QBs a little too early, and then they pull up all my guys that I want for third. You know what I mean?
Man, you know who I'm about to be out on this year? Ritter and all the Falcons.
Why?
He looks so trash over there, man. Like, he looks straight trash. He cannot throw any kind of intermediate fucking pass. All right. Let's see those green dots, peeps. Kidda said, I want to review. I think I finished first. Fuck. You were so close, Kidda. All right. Where's everybody at? Let's see those green dots. Yeah. And Kidda, he said, yeah, so fucking crazy. 1, 2, 3 came in at the same time. It was hella close. It was wild. All right, let's see. We got green dots from everybody. I know J Mac is already in here. Big Tons and Underdogs. So let me message them real quick so they know. All right. We're gonna wait 60 seconds. Let these guys.
I'm okay with Ritter and the Superflex being my third. I know that's why you brought him up. But here's the thing. It's because even some that's if I can't get a Mac Jones and have a really good third. You know what I mean? Or if I can't get a Sam Howell, who I think is a really good third. You know what I mean? Like the Desmond Ritter case is solely of the weaponry. And he might look really bad, but these guys' wingspans are going to compensate for his bad ball placement, you know what I mean? His inaccurate throws. So I'm okay with it, especially the fact that once Bijan gets going for real, you can't simulate the play action like that in a training camp. You know what I mean? Like people are going to bite so hard on that play action. It's going to be ridiculous. You know what I mean?
But the thing is like Ritter still has to complete the pass for them to start respecting it.
But
I'm worried about.
And the play action is going to come from when he sees the single coverage on the outside, and you know what I mean. And the run's got to be working, obviously, and you know what I'm saying. But here's the thing: it's going to be growing pains. But I'm always going to say I never thought Tannehill was any kind of good. You know what I'm saying? And even all the way back in Miami. And this is the system that made Tannehill out of, after being in the league for about 7-8 years. This is the system that made him relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's the Matt LaFleur, Shanahan, Arthur Smith obviously took all this from Matt LaFleur. And these are just QB friendly systems. I mean, it's the same way, I don't think there's any case to be made on Jordan Love, but that system should have him okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's QB-friendly systems.
All right, guys. Here we go. Kick it off.
Here's looking at you, kid.
1 minute clocks. Patrick Mahomes off the board like he should go. Kidda is on the clock now.
I wonder what mood Kidda's in today, because sometimes he's like, all right, I'm trying something new today.
Oh, shit. Thanks for reminding me about something. I'm going to see if I can do this. I haven't really done research on where I'm going to go here, but we're going to try something. We're going to try something out here.
Okay.
Oh,
what are we doing here?
It starts with this. Hold on. What the fuck is this? It starts with me getting Joe Burrow.
Bong.
At the 105. There we go. And I'm going to wait till I get a little bit in here before I explain what I'm doing.
We used to never get Burrow at 5, man.
Yeah.
It's like that cat is funny right now. I like it. Give me all the Burrow.
Okay, look. So Gary B, he's a new guy in here as well. He's the one who's paid up in our in the San Diego Green Bowl and all that. So he wanted to get into one of these best balls with us, just start drafting. And yeah, he chose Justin Jefferson first. But then we have Bakes, who just went with Chase at the 106 as well.
Not mad at it.
There's a lot of ways that you can go, but that's why I like setting up these leagues the way that we do, because not one style of strategy is going to win this. There's
and
get to the promised land.
The third regular flex versus the third mandatory receiver spot. It really, that's what really makes it where you could kind of build however you want. Because I feel like when there's a 3 wide receiver set, I'm gonna dictate my draft around making sure I got 3 solid receivers. You know what I mean?
You have to.
Yeah, right. It's the winning formula. If that's calls for it, 3 wide receivers. I need some 3 bad motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
And our dynasties, that's why we want to make that a little bit more challenging and have the 3 wide receiver sets, because this is for the long haul. In these redraft leagues, I am okay with certain leagues being 2 wide receiver sets, especially the best ball, because a lot of these we're taking shots on a lot of shit anyways.
And I like man, in League 16, that's the only one I've been successfully able to have 6 hitter receivers.
What up, Crispy?
That's what because I always envisioned that being a solid winning formula. Even though the one that I ended up winning last year, it was on the back of 5 running backs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was 3 flexes and 2 running back spots, and I had 5, of the top 12. You know what I mean? Literally, it was crazy. I obviously traded. Or Joe Mixon wasn't part of that top 12, but you know what I mean? I had 4 RB1s and 1 RB2. It's pretty
Dang
awesome.
Big Guns. I wonder if he's still sleeping because he works at night. I let him know.
Call him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, it may have. Yeah, you know what? Maybe let's do that. Let's just,
Yeah, at least just give him a ring, right? You know what I mean?
yeah. I texted him a few times, but I know how it goes. Sometimes people might not hear text message, but they'll see the phone call. All right, there goes Johnny, and there goes JT. He's in there.
JT, Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Oh, there we go. Hopefully you heard it. There we go. Fields at the 112.
It's pretty cool.
Trevor Lawrence at the 2-1.
That's even awesomer.
And it's because Bijan went at the 1-8 to Dennis. Big Tons took AJ Brown, and then Johnny took CMC.
Dennis, if you're out there watching, man. Oh, let me text him.
Crispy, only 13 minutes left in the 51. Don't time out. Oh, man. Big Guns got Kelsey, son of a bitch.
What do you want to say?
Yo, remember this is Superflex. That means you start more than one QB.
And Tino said Bijan's a reach, I would say. Nah, man.
It's not considering this is best ball, so nobody's a reach.
Yeah, he's gonna go at the end of the first or the early second, I would say, in every single draft. And like, if this is a single QB league, which it's not, but if it was, Bijan's probably going like top 5.
Steamboat, Steamboat is super like a level-headed realist when it comes to
okay.
rookies.
And here's what he just said right there. He said over CMC.
See, this is what Steamboat asked me today. And I go, fuck no. He's like, okay, good. He's like, I just wanted to see where your temperature check on him. He's like, I remember you with Clyde, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's something that even Rashad Penny, like there's certain things that'll never not haunt me.
I'm the one telling people be weary of these rookie running backs. I like Bijan, but I'm not taking him over CMC. I'm not taking him over Chubb. I don't even know if I'd take him over Saquon like right now.
But that's the thing though, is like if you want to have him, he's probably running back 2 or 3 off the board.
No matter what. Like if you want him, you gotta pay up for him. That's how it goes.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna trade for all the Bijan.
The only place I think I got him was when I had an 11th pick, and I was like, man, if I don't get him at 11, what if someone takes him with this 1-2 turn? So like that was like the only time that I think that I got him so far, anyways.
It's funny because the first thing I was thinking about.
Oh shit! Hold on, real quick. Forgot to read out the first round. Mahomes, Hurts, Allen, Jefferson, Burrow, Chase, Herbert, Bijan, Lamar Jackson, AJ Brown, CMC, and Field.
What?
Uh-oh. I'm going to be able to match up Burrow and Watson.
What? Hello, ladies.
All right, I had to break the rule that I was going to break because I didn't think that he would fall to me right there. So I already kind of fucked up the thing that I said that I was going to do. I was going to try to draft people all that had a week 7 bye.
Well, you can still do it. Might just do majority.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could try, but now that's like there's one outlier right there. So now I have to get another QB somewhere within the scope of this.
When you were talking about Desmond Ridder earlier, I went to go help my little man real quick. Go take a piss, right? And
help him take a shit because Desmond Ridder reminds you of shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But see, here's the thing, because when I was thinking of that feces, right? I was like, you know what? Taylor Heineke was another one of those pieces of shit. And it's like he's like he made his hay on coming in and being better as the backup, right? On basis of comparison, like, yo, throw him in there. He's looking way better than Haskins. Or throw him in there. The Magic Man got hurt, right? Like, and I know I'm asking you this because you said you have in the frame of mind that you think Heineke can really actually win this job.
Yeah. This is before like today, like anything. It's because when we saw Ridder last year, it was trash. Like it was garbage. Like it was really, really bad.
It was shitty.
Now I have PTSD seeing him out there throwing, like in training camp. Like I want no part of the Falcons anymore. And maybe this will change after I see a couple good throws. But everything that I've seen is him throwing behind Kyle Pitts, him throwing behind Drake London, him overthrowing the deep ball. Like, oh man, oh no, man, oh no.
Yeah,
it might be Bijan or bust, and just
let him fall. Let him fall even farther.
I mean, he's not.
I'm talking about like if I
hope
this Ritter shit negatively affects the ADP for London and even more Pitts. Look at everyone hates Pitts already.
It already is.
Good. This is all going accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
All
come on.
According to plan. This is going to be very interesting. And Dr. Scribble, PhD, what up? Said, is Alexander Madison in the 7th round a steal? If it's a single QB, yeah.
For sure. Because, like, he's a guy that's probably going to go at minimum top 36, right? And I'd say not at minimum. I'd say at minimum top 24 running back off the board. So, you know, we put him around the 4 or 5 turnaround.
Dang, now that I realized I kind of don't like these 6 teams that I was trying to like pigeonhole myself into.
That's how you know we literally have 64 of these things. Now you're like, you know, in this one, I'm gonna pick all teams that have the same bye week.
Yeah, it sounded cool, and then fucking Watson, you know, throwing a little curve at me. He's never there and that far down, so I had.
What was that? The 1-8, 2-8,
2-8? Yeah, never there that far. That's because guys like Eckler, Barkley, Amon-Ra went right before him. And yeah, Scribbles. That's where I was.
Stay with her.
I was debating, but we'll see. I'm hoping he falls to the 4th round because people hate on him. And let's see. Here goes the 2nd round. Starts it off with T-Law, probably the lowest I've seen T-Law get drafted in this entire tourney. Tyreek at the 2-2. Kelly, Lamb, Barkley, Eckler, Amon-Ra, Watson.
Hello, ladies.
Dak, Cooper Kupp, Kirk Cousins. There was a jump right there. We've seen Kirk going a little bit lower than that, but Kid had to get his guy. And then he goes, and then Garrett Wilson. And yeah, that rounds out the 2nd there. And Derrick Henry. Yeah, but Scribbles, there goes Henry. See, that's why we can't say anybody's names. But nah, it's all right. I'd rather have Najee over Henry anyways. But I was hoping that maybe Henry falls to the 3rd round or 4th round. You never know.
I was thinking I had a solid shot at Henry in the 32-team league, and he just went. And I was like, damn.
Where's the Dallas Team D ADP wise at? Probably way too fucking high. Like, that's
probably like they're probably a top 5 team defense drafted.
For sure, because of last year. And like they already said right now, Diggs is like hurt. He's not even going to come in. He said they might not even play week 1. And I know it doesn't make a difference for like the entire year necessarily, but I don't know. There's chemistry. There's new players out there. Micah Parsons going to be on the line now more than in coverage. Like a lot of things are changing. Donovan Wilson is out for like at least 6 weeks. Like they said, like
it might be 8 weeks into the year.
Yeah, in the season.
Into the season, like November. He might come. Yeah. So how about this? I'm streaming, motherfucker. I'm gonna play Washington against the Cards week 1. I'll play anyone against the rookie QBs week 1. I'll play anyone like who's playing the Texans. I'll stream that defense. Whoever's playing the Colts, if it happens to be Richardson, I'll stream that defense against them. You know what I mean?
Everybody always fades the Patriots, and I don't know why. I would just try to get them.
They're playing the Eagles week 1, so you'll probably be able to get them for sure. They're not gonna touch them because of their week 1 matchup.
Yeah, and even if like the defense, let's say the Eagles come out and they throw down like 35 points or whatever, it's going to be about them getting turnovers and things like that. That's why I want the Patriots, because a lot of times giving up the points. I mean, if you just play in a league where it's like if you give up points, you're getting like negative. Yeah, you probably don't want the Patriots, but also hate that kind of scoring system as well.
Or the one of the first ESPN leagues I did, it was like yards given up,
which I hate. But like, dumb.
It made sense though, because it's like, how come if they score on my defense, there it goes minus fuck, and it's like they score the first 6, right? And before the extra point, as soon as they hit the extra point, it's I have my 10 points goes down to 4. You know what I mean?
Like, I say it's dumb. I think it's dumb for the points and the yards to like equal so much of what they score. But if you score a touchdown as a defense, you get like 2 points, or like you get a sack, it's like 1 point. Interception, it's like 1 point. Like that's the part that I don't agree with. Is like these huge plays mean nothing, but if you give up 14 points, you're at like minus 10 points or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Hold on, let me go grab something.
Team D is whack, and it's really the scoring on why it's so whack. And Tino said, I think we're trying to get Micah Hand off the ground. We're hoping to add Mozzie. Or we're hoping that Mozzie adds something to that line. Yeah, and I mean, he's going to be interior, so I mean, it's not like him and Parsons are going to be playing the same position necessarily. Damn, see, Calvin Ridley just keeps going higher and higher and higher. See where Bakes goes right in front of me. And Kid said I would have had Kirk and I wasn't. Wouldn't have had Kirk if I wasn't targeting Waddle or Garrett Wilson. Okay. All right. I think we're going to kind of build evenly here. I'm locking DK. Everyone is really, really sleeping on DK. I'll get him to be the start of my wide receiver core. Yeah, Kid said dyslexia. Yeah, because you said I wouldn't have not had Kirk.
I can give anyone kisses.
Oh, man, you're crazy, Noble. Oh, and let's see. Hold on. I didn't read out round 3, did I? We got Waddle, Nick Chubb, Diggs, Adams, Najee, Derrick Henry, Tua, Mark Andrews, Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Aaron Rodgers, and Devonta Smith. Read out round 4 here in a second. Shout out to all the peeps who are rocking with us watching. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you throw some comments in there. Let us know what you're smoking on if you're a part of the 420 crew. All right. And let's smoke another bowl. Let's smoke it up. Kidda, I know it's not the same. Me putting that N in there. Man, throw an apostrophe in there, all right? Throw an apostrophe in there. It's small. I can't see it, man. I got a huge ass screen, but like the letters on the chat are hella small. Damn, Foyo Lacoon, J Mac getting the IDP going at the 5-1. Let's read off this 4th round. Tony Pollard, Gino, Gibbs, Danny Peso. Oh, never mind. I didn't even see that Dennis took Michael Parsons at the 4-5. Locked it in. Calvin Ridley, Drake London, DK Metcalf, Travis Etienne, Jacobs, Judy, and Debo Samuel. Damn, Jared Goff going in the 5th round. Fuck. Some value right there. And Tina said, you think DK and Lockett are going to lose catches to JSN? Not really. They have no like tight end play like over there. So I think that all three of those guys are going to get a solid amount of targets. But I just feel like DK, you know, you can't teach the size, baby. You cannot teach that size. Where do we go here? $30 seconds. I want to go running back. It's kind of ugly, but you know what? Let's double down a little bit on the Bengals here. Let's get our man Sergio Mix-a-Lot in the mix.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
Yeah, Rob said just got a new Stizzy Grandpa. Let's smoke it up, bro. Let's smoke it up. I'm smoking on the Wafers Neapolitan. Oh, yeah. Shout out to our peeps, Wafers. Go follow them on IG. Wafers Official. WAFERZ Official on IG. Go follow them. And if you're in Cali, go look out for their trees in your local dispensaries. I know they're in the LA area notoriously and really all around LA County. And Johnny said just made a mix in the grinder for the drafts. 2 sativas, 2 indicas, and a hybrid. Nice. Said the sativas are the Devil's Punch Bowl. And what is that? Jaws, I'm assuming. And the indicas, schnozberries. Ha! The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. And LA Kush Cake. I like LA Kush Cake. And then the hybrid, Tokyo Jam. That sounds super, super tasty, bro. And have you tried all those like individually yet? Have you tried all those individually yet? And let me see. We're in the midst of round 5. I already read round 4 off. Oh, but we're almost to the end of round 5. Let's go ahead and read that off now. So we got Foy Olakun, Roquan Smith, Jared Goff, Stevenson. I took Mixon, Jordan Love, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Taylor, Ken Walker, Breece Hall. I mean, super good value on those guys. I was really contemplating taking one of those guys, but you know, I'll take the guy who had some drama, but is not dealing with any drama like right now. Because yeah, now Breece Hall. I mean, maybe a Dalvin Cook comes over there, which I don't think it'll hurt him too much, but still, you know, kind of bullshit to have to worry about. Ken Walker, he did come up lame, injured his groin today, but they said he's day to day. So, I mean, I don't think that's going to have any bearing on the season. And then Jonathan Taylor, fuck, man, Jim Irsay, what a scumbag. What a scumbag, man. Saying, oh, if Jonathan is, what did he say? If I was dead and Jonathan Taylor was, you know, just out of the NFL, nobody would miss either one of us. Uh-oh, there goes Hawk. There goes Hawk. All right, nice. Johnny said, yeah, they're all between 25 and 27%. Let's get it. Let's get it. Damn. Let's see where Johnny goes. Amari the Pooper Scooper. Hanging with the Mr. Cooper. I'm going to get that drop, guys. Don't worry. Okay, it's like Jaws from Boston. Okay, it's like my favorite of the bunch. Nice. Nice. All right. Damian Pierce off the board. Let's see where our homie Miller goes. I believe this is his first draft that he's doing with us. He joined the offense dynasty, the offense only dynasty. All right, so let's see it. right. Come on. Song when Ayuk. Nice pick. Christian Watson. Let's see. Now, where do I go here? You know what? I've never done this until now, and I don't even like getting them this high necessarily, but I'm going to go JSN. I'll double down on that. So, just so if anything does happen to DK and JSN does take this huge like uptick, yeah, maybe. So I'm just, yeah, everything is just building evenly here for me right now. I mean, I wanted to have the QBs to build around there. And then it is all about, yeah, just swapping the skill spots there. There goes Alexander Madison. Ooh, Kidda getting that IDP life going, getting Nick Bolton to match up with Roquan. Pretty dope. Uh-oh, shout out to Do Test One. What up, what up? And he's shouting out our homie Johnny. Ooh, there goes Anthony Richardson. A lot later than I've kind of seen him go. There goes Swift. All right, let me see here. So we got, let me see. We got 6th round, Hawkinson, Cooper, Damian Pierce, Kittle, TJ Watt, Ayuk, Christian Watson, JSN, Miles Sanders, Alexander Madison, Nick Bolton, and Anthony Richardson. You demand the test. He said, I subscribe. Appreciate you. I don't know if you're a member of the 420 crew, but if you are, we like to do a lot of smoking around here during these drafts. And this is not a mock draft for anyone who might have just hopped in. This is a live best ball draft. Each of these managers paid $10 to be in this tourney. And yeah, this is the 64th division. We have over 700 teams in so far. All right. You know what we're going to do? QBs are kind of falling, and I'm in the 7th round, and we're about to get dangerous.
Damn.
Dangerous, so dangerous, we're so dangerous. My flip on squad is dangerous.
People went early QB, and then it just like, I mean, guys like Dennis, he's got 2 IDP guys. He doesn't have a QB yet. Big Tons, no QBs yet. Gary B, only 1 QB. So, I mean, it's not like there's no QBs out there. If this was one to push it off, because there's like 3 teams that are kind of like all pushing it off, it kind of works out. But yeah, that's where it's about to start getting dangerous for sure.
I mean, is that your was that your 3rd?
Yeah, because I started with Burrow and Watson.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, Russ is your 3rd. That's somebody's 2nd. You know what I mean? That's one of those guys' first QB if they were to grab him. You know what I mean? Too much of us is dangerous.
Yeah, so dangerous. All right. And shout out to Noble. All right, let's see. Here goes the 7th round. Swift, Aaron Jones, Mike Williams, Kyle Pitts, dangerous. Derek Carr, Quentin Johnston, Sauce Gardner, Mike Evans, Michael Pittman. Yeah, see, and Bakes, he only had 1 QB at the time when I picked Russ as well, and then he picked Derek Carr, set up his 2nd QB there.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he caught the drift. He was like, fuck that.
Yeah. Thanks, Noble. You're the man. We're going to have a good show. Oh, there goes Stafford. See? Uh-oh, and Johnny, that was his 3rd QB. Like, people know now, it's like, there's a little bit of a crop before we get, you know, the big tier break, I would say, in the Superflex QBs.
I mean, yeah, that's the second team with 3. We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. I mean, it is best ball, but like, this is definitely my strategy when I'm in the redraft Superflex. I gotta have 3. I'm gonna try to have 3 because you could flip that third one at one point, or one of your 3.
Yeah. And then George Pickens to round out the 7th round. And what up? Oh, Biddy said, can you trade for a QB? Not in this format. So we're doing the best ball format. I know that some people, they like to add trades in and stuff. I like to go a little bit more of the traditional route where it's literally 1,000,000% about the draft. And that is it. No trading, no ads. I mean, you can drop people, but
it's a best ball league. It's not a hybrid.
Yeah. So no, you cannot trade for a QB. But I will say, when we did this tournament for the very first time back in 2021, the guy who won, he did not go super heavy on his QBs, and it ended up working out for him at the right time.
He ended up only having one starting QB at the end of it all, and it was Davis Mills.
Yeah.
And
he was getting it on, that's for sure. Dang, see, I'm like almost tempted even to do something else, but I probably shouldn't. But yeah, we're just gonna, since I probably shouldn't, we're just not gonna do
it. You about to grab a 4th or what?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. We're fucking someone over. I mean, it's the name of the game.
Yeah. And yeah, what do I got here? Yeah, so this is a super even build for me. I got 3 QBs, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. My 2 wide receivers are DK and JSN. I have like no JSN, but I feel good about matching him up with DK. And then, it's not like there's going to be the only 2 I have. Oh, there goes Dodson. Well, obviously. All right, fuck it, man. Let's go. Man, all right. We just got to get crazy because it's all about getting crazy. And I'm just going to go Kamara and just really hope he doesn't get suspended. Or even if he does, feel like I just like getting him at the value. So I got to practice what I preach. And I really don't think he's going to get suspended. So getting him in the 8th round is in a best ball is like crazy value to me.
Yeah.
There goes Bryce Young off the board.
At least I think he'll start week 1. Man, that kid's going to take a hit and it's going to be bad.
I would say 1,000,000% he's the only rookie as of right now who's not going to start. Yeah. They came out and said, like, I mean, they already said it, and that's why he's going to start week 1. He is our QB1. So, like, Dalton really is there to mentor this kid, and that's about it.
Yeah. And they got Josh McCown there as, like, the QB coach.
Yeah.
He's like the ultimate journeyman QB. He's going to have and then, you have Frank Wright, career backup QB to Jim Kelly, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows a thing or two. I mean, Bryce Young is in some good hands. It's just that he's small, dude.
Yeah.
Smaller than Kyler even.
Texan Stevie in the house said he's back home. Man, hope you're doing better, bro. Hope grandma's doing better too.
Yeah, man. T's and P's, man. Thoughts and prayers.
Oh, Biddy said thoughts on D-Hop to the Titans. I like it for Henry. I don't think that D-Hop is going to live up to expectations of what we remember him as.
D-Hop always required like 150 plus targets to be the finisher, the productive receiver he was in fantasy. Yeah, he's not going to get that amount of targets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just the wrong offense for him to be like a volume play. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who do we got? Actually, let's read out. I did not read out the 8th round. Starts it off with Dalvin Cook, Chris Godwin, Javonte, D-Hop, Hassan Reddick, Cam Akers, Dodson, Kamara, Bryce Young, Goddard, Rashad White, and Chris Kirk to start the 9th.
I'm at it.
And what did he say? Did I miss it? I want you to say thanks, Hess, for liking the video. Hey, Noble, thanks for liking the video. I told Noble if we won't even like our own videos, how are we gonna get others to do it?
There you go.
You're the man, Noble. You're the man.
Yo, shout out to Noble, my favorite outlaw.
And there goes Nick Bosa. And there we go. Noble said, no problem. Yeah, just living the dream. Uh-oh. Was that an auto pick, kidda? He picked Nick Bosa, which isn't bad in the 9th round, but those just aren't guys that we target.
It's best ball.
It's funny, though, too, because remember I was talking shit about him picking, like, Max Crosby, one time when he was, like, all, like, stoked to get him. And I was like, man, fuck Max Crosby. I was like, wouldn't we rather have, like, the stud linebacker, like, there instead? Someone who's going to be way more consistent.
Yeah, like, I guess Myles Garrett's kind of the value at that position.
Not really, though. I mean, he's
before he used to be like the first, like,
Right,
one
yeah.
of the first, DL designated guys. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, coming off of a lackluster year, and then like Nick Bosa, like it's just in his career, if he plays so far, playing a full season, he's never had less than 15 sacks. So,
All right, we're saying goodbye to Hollywood. I don't like Hollywood, but he's going to be a nice volume play. We know that him and Colt McCoy, they already got a little rapport from last year.
Colt McCoy, the 6 shooter.
Uh-oh, there we go. Gary B got his 3rd QB. He went out and got himself a Kyler Murray to match up after Dak and Bryce Young. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Noble found the stickers.
Nice.
The 420 crew specific stickers. Let's go. All right. So Kirk, Bosa, Franklin, Murray, and Marquise Brown to kick off the 9th. There's still there's still some solid money out there on the board. There's been a little bit of a different draft compared to previous ones, but it is because we have 4 people who've never been in this format before. Well, 3 people and Big Tons auto drafting.
Oh, that's what's going on with Big Tons. What the fuck is going on with him?
Yeah, he's auto drafting. And Noble said, I really wanted the 420 stickers because they're so cool. Hell yeah, they are. All right, let's see. Who rounded this out? So after I took Marquise Brown, we had Fred Warner, James Conner, Addison, Pacheco, CJ Stroud, David Montgomery, and JT is on the board right now at the 9-12. Let's see where he goes. And it's not Jonathan Taylor, it's just our homie JT.
That's him.
I know, and Derek, he said I could have been in instead of the auto drafts. Bro, if I would have known that Big Tons was going to auto draft, he said he was good for the 5 o'clock draft.
Yeah, we could have just moved him to another draft. That would have been nothing.
Yeah. We'll get you in the next one, Derek. I think now that we got some of the casuals, around, we're going to start getting more fast drafts going. Especially all the redraft leagues. I mean, we started the 32-team league. We're going to be starting the guillotine league next week. But outside of that, most of the drafts aren't going to be starting until either Vegas is when a bunch are starting, and then after that. So yeah, we still got multiple weeks where I think a lot of people are going to be showing up wanting to get into these best balls. And Noble's helping the cause that I'm watching on the phone and on the PlayStation. There we go.
Cool.
Make sure you hit the like on both of them. All right, let's see.
I'm gonna burn one more joint down and go. I got something simmering on the thing right now.
All right, I think this is too great a value to pass up, so I'm gonna get Kenny Pickett in the 10th round here.
Damn, I like it.
And hell yeah, and Derek said, and I got Vegas to get into some too. Hell yeah. We're going to be, I'm going to start putting all these Vegas drafts together. So if you're staying at the 420 Crew Mansion, you're going to be involved in the Draft Day Dice League. And that one, there's no buy-in. It's one of the sponsored leagues like of this whole thing. And so $100 is going to go to the winner. And it's going to be super interesting because it's going to be a snake draft still, but you roll the dice, and based on what the dice show, those are the positions that you got to draft. So it is just going to be super, super interesting how this all plays out.
Okay, but what's up? So we get 3 players at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. So here's how it's going to work. It's like, okay, let's say I got the first pick, you got the second pick, Derek has the third pick, for example. I'm going to roll my 3, and it's still going to be a snake draft, but those are the 3 positions that we got to take, like in the first 3 rounds. So it's like we're all going to roll for the first time, and then those are the positions that we got to get. But it'll still be a snake draft though. Like we'll still have a draft order, and we'll still pick one player at a time. And Crispy said Big Chens will have a better chance if he's auto drafting.
I mean, remember all his teams last year?
He had so many that were auto drafted, and like 2 of those made it to the top 10.
I mean, I think he was in half the leagues, right?
Yeah, it was a little different last year because they all got set up in advance and, things like that. Like you could set your queue in advance. Like this is a little bit different. He didn't set a queue on this. I know for sure. I guess I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that he did not because of how everything kind of panned out.
I mean, he definitely didn't have a crazy ass queue set last year, like he was always steady getting like Godwin during the times when everyone was curving him because they weren't sure if he was going to be ready week 1. And remember that?
One of the reasons why his teams were good. He had
because they ended up having Godwin everywhere hella late because they would just auto draft him because he was at one point. Godwin was at the top for a long time, and it took an auto drafter because people were just curving him. You know what I mean?
Right. Here goes
and he was ending up with like the Richard Shermans and the KJ Wrights. Like it was like him and Earl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here goes the round. Darren Waller, Tyler Lockett, Freiermuth, Garrett, Tony, Mosley, Quay Walker, Kenny Pickett, Jordan Brooks, Ryan Tannehill, Juju Smith-Schuster, Jameson Williams.
No QB for Dennis yet.
No.
Got to make a move, Dennis.
I don't even know if he's drafted anymore, man. He might be done. He's on auto right now, and I don't see the green dot there anymore.
It's Monday. Oh, okay, I was going to say if it's Tuesday, he has a show. He's like, screw it.
It's only $10. We'll get him next time.
I mean, you know what though? It's like if that's what it costs to learn. I mean, I'm gonna promote he gets into another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of people who didn't do good in their first one, and they were, they admitted.
Where's the next one?
Yeah, but they're way more ready for that. Sure. But that's what it is, though. Like, how do you learn at anything? Like, you can't learn how to play fantasy football just by watching YouTube videos. Like, you have to actually be playing to like understand like everything.
I mean, there is such a thing as like when they're like, he's a natural, right? But not everyone's a natural, I guess.
Yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to keep with the even build, and I'm going to go Brian Robinson in the 11th.
That's crazy how much these guys are falling in this one.
Certain guys.
Yeah.
It looks like running backs more than wide receivers.
Yeah.
Because wide receivers, not super thin. There's still some guys out there, but yeah, wide receivers are like, they're going quicker than the running backs after it hit a certain point. Damn, Banks took Gibson the next pick. Fucker. It would have been cool if I could have like went back to back with those guys. I know that was a pipe dream.
I mean, there's too much hype on Gibson. I'm probably not going to have any of them again.
I mean, if I We could get him in.
Because I like Brian Robinson too much, and I like that it just pushes him further down the higher that Gibson gets talked up. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're kind of both going around the same area now because, like, I think
Yeah.
the
Well,
last.
I mean, Brian Robinson, I used to 7th, 8th round, I mean, routinely, and now it's like 9th, 10th round routinely. You know what I mean?
But if it's you pushing up the ADP, that's not really a fair comparison, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's like it's also a case by case because in this case, the running backs fell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those times, and anytime I'm getting Brian Robinson or I didn't go early running back at all. You know what I mean? So I'll tend to make that judgment call, right? Like, I got to secure Brian Robinson right here. Right?
Derek, you just caught it now. He said Huss took JSN. What? It's because I was able to get him in the middle of the 6th, and I had DK. And
hell high.
That
hell high for JSN.
I mean, kind of. But
I guess that's just because that's where you got to get him.
Calvin Ridley went in the 4th round in this.
Wow,
draft.
that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like wide receivers were going early.
Man, I mean, what do they say today? Oh man, he's looking like a real wide receiver run. And then some of the coaching staff can't even believe we were able to get him. And what was I saying on yesterday's show? It was like this is the only. It took the suspension, or else he's gonna get paid by Atlanta. Or if he gets traded for, it was too expensive. Now this case, he had the suspension. They traded for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of how, like, the Browns, if you wanted a top tier elite QB, you got to pay the most ridiculous amount of money that no one's ever paid. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You're the Browns.
All right. You know what? I think it's time to switch it up. Fuckers. Someone just took Wagner. All right, but we'll go Patrick Queen.
She's a killer queen.
All right. Let's see how this goes. I got too many QBs. I filled up almost all my offense.
Yeah. Okay.
I got Queen.
I'll be back.
Oh, there goes Jimmy G. Ooh, there goes Cortland Sutton. Dang, guess I'm not going to be able to get him. Ooh, Bobby Okereke and Logan Wilson. Nice. I got to just set this queue, make it easier for me on the IDP. I hate the IDP ADP. I don't know why they won't just like hire a guy like me to like really fix this ADP. Hey, Noble's back in action. What up? Oh, there we go. Back on. Here we go. Perfect. Noble, you still had the TV on. I like it. Ooh, Greenlaw. Lock him in. Now let's get it. Now I feel real good about my IDP start after waiting. Patrick Queen and Greenlaw. And Derek said, Huss. Damn well, you don't want no Cortland Sutton. I do. I just want him later than that. I said it today that I don't hate Cortland Sutton as much as everybody else hates him. Yeah, like I'm not like excited to get him. I'm not like Cortland Sutton's not someone like I need to have Cortland Sutton or I like failed this draft. Like, no way. No way. But I like getting him. Damn. Does Dennis even have a QB yet? Yeah, Dennis is done. That's why he stopped drafting. I'm assuming. Dang, man, Dennis doesn't even have a QB yet. Come on. And I asked him if he wanted to give me a rundown. He said, "Nah, I'm good. I got it." And dang, and even Bogey told him QBs are going to go fast. I'm just going to have to get him in another one. That's what it's going to come down to. Big Tons got CJ Stroud. I mean, at least he got one in there, and he's getting IDP guys right now. Here goes JT. Let me see. I didn't read any of the last couple rounds here. Let's see. Let's do 12 and 13. Brandon Cooks, Bobby Wagner, Devin White, Sam Howell, Derwin James, Elijah Moore, Jamal Williams, Patrick Queen.
She's a killer queen.
Jimmy G, Cortland Sutton, Bobby Okereke, Pitry. 13th round, Thibodeau, Logan Wilson, Ritter, Ingram, Greenlaw, Algier, P. Ryan, Michael Thomas, Will Anderson, Minka Fitzpatrick, Rashad Penny, and Brian Burns. We're about halfway through right now. Hopefully. I mean, we got multiple people like auto drafting now, so I guess it will go a little bit quicker in certain places. A Chain, TJ Edwards, Hufanga. Yeah, a lot of IDPs going now. It's about that time. It is about that time. All right, let's see where Miller goes. All right. I got my IDP queue set up. A lot of money out there in the IDP world still. Oh, there goes a lot. We got Bosa, Mechie, Lulu off the board. Nice one song. Let's see where Bakes goes. Let me see if I can set some of these. Set my queue on some of these guys here. Tremaine Edmonds. Nice. I can get Nakobe. Oh, wait. There he goes. Getting Nakobe Dean, baby. And Derek said, I know where Huss is going. You already know. You already know. In the 14th round, money, baby. Money. Of course, man. It was about that time. It was about that time. All right, I gotta go set this offensive queue. Who said? John said I was gonna snipe him for funsies, but Edwards was there. Hey man, I wouldn't have been mad at you if you would have took him over that. But yeah, glad you didn't. Glad I was able to get him. Let's get it. I think I win now because isn't that the game? Race to Nakobe Dean used to be the race to. It used to be the race to what's it called? Kadarius Toney, but now it's the race to Nakobe Dean. And who do we got here? We got Isaiah Simmons, Devondre Campbell, Josie Jewell. I gotta set this queue, make sure I get a whole bunch of these peeps in here. That kid said, damn it, Robies just go away. What are you talking about? What's the Robies? And Noble said, I hope you have a great show. Thanks, homie. Quinnen Williams. Rabies? Is that what you're saying? Who's rabies? What are we talking about with the rabies? Because I know what rabies are, but like, what the hell do you mean? Oh, J-Mac. Okay, J-Mac. All right. Okay, now I know. So anytime you say rabies, now I know who you're talking about. Because of his last. That's his last name. Okay, there. Now I got it. I got it now. So funny. Legarius Sneed. Uh-oh. And J Mac went into auto. Uh-oh. Let's see. Alex Singleton. Nice one. Kid have got both of them there. And Noble, you're goofy. Emotional damage. I still don't know where that's from, but like I hear so many kids like saying that. So it's got to all be from the same YouTube video, I'm assuming. Alex Highsmith. Recently paid Alex Highsmith. Yeah, I think I almost got a huge queue set to where I don't even have to go back in and look through these guys anymore. All right, let's see. Should we lock in IDP? Let's lock in Sky Moore. Let's go upside. I probably will have like 0 Sky Moore in redraft leagues. But best ball, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Matt Milano, Cole Holcomb, Downs. All right. Brisker, man, Big Ten's getting some good IDP peeps. All the guys, like 3 safeties that I really, really like. Big Ten's just took them back to back to back. Oh man, I hope you guys are ready. I don't know if you saw the video that I posted, but Heisman, they sent us the goodies for the VIP bags. Man, it's gonna be dope, man. The goodie bags for like people who are actually staying at the mansion is gonna be dope because now you just got Heisman swag added to it as well. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Uh-oh. JT took Elijah Mitchell. Hell yeah. Derek said, yeah, to the Heisman bag. Hell yeah. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Everyone's going to be excited. That is for sure. Because I'm excited. I know that. So I know everyone who gets these bags is going to be excited for sure. There goes Miller off the board. And yeah, Derek said, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see everybody in Vegas. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Right? Let's see. Two and a half weeks. 2.5 weeks. We are here. It is so close. 2.5 weeks. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. Oh, now I'm on Baker. All right, let's see. Hey, Derek, since we're taking actually now, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Dang, where should I go with this pick? I think we're gonna go Khalil Herbert. Let's lock him in. Hell yeah, kid is gonna be in attendance. Said, yep, got my spot. I'll see everybody. Gonna be super, super dope. And Johnny said, I'm already going on vacation that week this year, but I'm in for next year. Y'all iron out the kinks with the trial run. There we go. Yeah, because that is the goal, to make this a yearly thing. Make it a yearly thing, and every year just get it better and better and better and better. And I do like the idea of the 420 crew, like mansion for sure. So that's like something, it's just gonna. I mean, this really is gonna be like, like people have already said it this way, man. It's gonna be like a sleepaway camp, for us adult nerds, and we're gonna be nerding out with some weed, some fantasy drafts. Like, man, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. And Noble said I could put someone in timeout. Hey, don't play around, Noble. Don't play around. And Johnny said I'm really good at Vegas, says everyone, for sure. Oh man, and shout out to everyone who just hopped into the YouTube stream. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notifications, hit that bell. And leave some comments. If you got any fantasy questions, leave them in there. We're doing a live best ball draft right now, but go ahead and leave in your comments and all that good stuff. Any questions you got? Let's see where Gary B goes. Johnny said I would be in timeout day one. I like it. I like it. Uh-oh. The green dot went away for Gary B. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Gary's going to be one of those guys hanging out with us on, I think he's coming. I can't remember if it's Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday he's coming, but I know he's coming 2 of the 3 days. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All right. So I got Herbert and Rashawn Johnson. There we go. I feel like if I get one of them, I feel way better in best ball if I could just get both of them. And then no matter what happens, I mean, man, Ignorant Thinkers Podcast, Dennis, he got Foreman. I was going to try to see if I could like stack up on all 3 of them somehow. But no, was not able to. All right. And everybody new who just hopped in, I see the numbers raised up on YouTube. Leave a comment in there. Let us know that you're in here so we can shout you out. We're getting, we're like 2/3 of the way done pretty much. There goes Lance. I believe that's Big Ton's second QB. That's still 2 more than Dennis has. I still can't believe that Dennis has no QB. Yeah, this is so funny. Noble's all about the Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. Here we go. This is where it starts getting into the real nitty gritty. We're about to cross into round 18. Let's see where JT goes right here. Kid said, I am a cat. Derek throwing in the cat emoji. And Noble said, what the heck? Oh, man. Come on. Let's keep this moving along. I really like Johnny's IDP guys. Man, Wagner, TJ Edwards, Devin Lloyd, Eric Kendricks. I like your top 4 over there for sure. I think I only have 3 at the moment. Yeah, Queen, Greenlaw, and Nakobe Dean. Jalen Carter, Dalton Schultz, Zaven Collins. Ooh, there goes Troy Anderson. Nice one, Song. Nice one. Komet. You know what? We got to lock in Bentley. Let's get it. Let's lock in Bentley. What did he say? Dad, your face kind of looks like what? Like Sigma? What the heck is that? Oh, Johnny said he's drinking the Kool-Aid with Tank Dell. Let's get it. Is that who you got? Last one? Yeah. Hey, Dell, if there's one cool thing about him, he was drafted at the 69th draft spot in the NFL draft.
69, dudes!
That's pretty cool. And they talked about CJ Stroud and him having nice chemistry. So that is I mean, what else do you want to hear like this early in camp? Like, I mean, those are the things we want to hear. Uh-oh, there goes Buda Baker off the board. Yeah, J-Max got some nice defense. I mean, I don't know about the Thibodeau and Quinnen Williams for where he took them, but besides them, pretty solid. Uh-oh, there goes Mims. Uh-oh. Oh, you Mims truthers. You got him pretty late, though, 19th round. Ooh, Laporta. Kidda, explain. I don't think I've seen you take Laporta yet. You probably just fall farther than that, but you on Laporta now? Gary B. Where do I go with this pick? Ah, we talk about Mims and Disco Cubs in the house. Said it's a Mims party. Kiddas, Laporta, supporter. Hey, BS in the house. Shout out to Barbados. What up, BS Barbarians? We got multiple other drafts that are about to be starting here, too. Where do I go with this pick? 20th round. You know what? Let's go Asamoah. Let's lock it in. There goes my top 5. Queen, Greenlaw, N'Kobe Dean, Bentley, and Asamoah. That's my starting 5 IDP. I'm liking it. Oh, shit. Kidda said, look at all my dynasties. I've got them in every one. Damn. You savage. You savage. Oh, there goes Jaden Reed. Song went with Cody Barton. And there goes Justin Simmons. Man, that sucks, man. Dennis did not get a QB. Dennis did not get a QB. Damn, man. Oh, reminder, guys. We got a handful of teams left in the box break that's Wednesday. Let me see what teams do we got available right now. Cardinals, Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Panthers, Bears, Browns, Texans, Colts, Jags, Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Giants, Bucks, Titans, and Commanders. If you want to get first crack at next week's box break, because next week is going to be the first boxes of 2023 that we are opening. I got a first off the line 2023 Panini Chronicles Draft Picks Edition Hobby Box. There's going to be 4 autographs in there, and there is going to be 1 memorabilia card in there as well. So if you want to take, like, you want a chance at getting like some of the dopest, like, signed rookie cards, like, this is going to be the first, edition that we have of this. These are going to be ones I'm going to try to get a few of them so that we can, during this we can get the rookie fever going over here. And Scott said, did you get a tight end yet? So we don't have, in this format, I converted the tight end to a flex spot. So no, you do not have to get a tight end. I was about to take Kincaid, but I took Roshan Johnson so I could back him up with him and Herbert. I was hoping that Kincaid would have fell another round, and he has taken the pick literally after. So I was going to try to get a tight end, but I got my eye on someone who I'm trying to snatch in the 20s, though. All right, Bake said lock him in on the Falcons. There we go.
He's trying to get that Bijan, huh?
No, so this one is the 2023 cards.
Oh, it's not just the rookies?
No, but I said anyone who wants to get first priority on teams for next week has to be in this week's box break. And then next week, I mean, shit, if you're looking for a Bijan, maybe. If you're looking for a CJ Stroud or Bryce Young or any of these signed cards, like, any of these guys could be in this hobby box. spent up on it. It's a couple $100, you know, just for this one box in particular. But 4 autographs are going to be in there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be dope. I'm excited. All right, you know, let's get some JWJ action as well. Just kind of.
You got
How
all the
many running
QBs
backs?
and all the running backs.
I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 RBs, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers. So we're gonna need a couple more wide receivers, and then I got 5. I got my defensive starters at least locked in as well. Crispy, let him know. He said someone joined the offense only dynasty. Come on, he said I took one for the team, and there's one
Not
person
doing it.
there's one person right now who's like super on the fence, but like I put you know, I send everyone the bylaws. I tell them to read. I was like, if you're gonna read nothing else, just read the first page, because that has to do with like joining the community and everything. And so there's a couple people who were like down to get in, but then they didn't want to join the community. But we're gonna get one more person. There's gonna be one more person who's gonna like.
I literally need one more.
Yeah, literally one more. I'm probably gonna start like a second one, just because I know that there's people out there who still want to get.
Steamboat, he might do it.
No, I didn't.
I mean, you know, he's not like opposed to offense only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he'd rather play IDP, I'm sure, but he also didn't want to get in like them the big joints. You know what I mean?
Right.
He got curved in this shit. And I was like, yeah, I know he'll like that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Really, what it is it's hard, and it is a lot of money to commit up front. I mean, that's what it all comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where are we gonna go on this? You know what? I've let this guy sit around too long. Let's lock in Rashawn. Let's lock in Jenkins.
Nice.
He should be like. I mean,
it's because their D line is so bad too.
Yeah.
Like their interior D line, I should say. You know what I mean? Like their linebackers and safeties is just going crazy.
And Noble said, "Why can't I use captions? Why can't you use captions?"
Hold on, I'll be back. Take this thing off the stove real quick.
Kyle Hamilton off the board. All right, there we go. We got more action happening. We're getting into other leagues and sending the dough. There we go. Jamin Davis, Levante David, Antoine Winfield. There goes Chig.
Get Chiggy with it.
No.
I'm just grabbing my mom's shirt.
Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. He finally made the decision. He said, Kidda said, put me in the green bowl. I'm not messing around.
Yeah, he got a couple drinks in him right now. He's like, what? Fuck that.
We talked about this earlier. We talked about this on one of the earlier shows, Kidda, how it's like how you were the one on the fence and Zoo Crew was in and I was in, and we're like the only three who were like there from like the original one.
The original iteration.
Yeah. There we go. Damn right, you're not playing around, Kidda.
Hell yeah. And there's a custom belt for the champ on the line.
Man, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy.
Shout out to Snaps and Straps. Or the Straps and Snaps.
Straps and Snaps. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be super done, especially that. Like that was one of the other selling points for Kid. He was like, "Wait, we can customize this belt." It's like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh, fuck yeah!"
Right? That's
Because
what
none
I
of
was
these other
saying.
ones, like Trophy Smack and all that. Like I know you can customize it a little bit. You can put like a little picture on it or whatever that you want. But
Sorry.
this, like, you can literally, like, you want to get like the 1999 like a WWF Championship style belt. Like you could say I want that one. You could say I want it with like the rattlesnake or like whatever.
Like I actually want the world title strap, like the WCW world title strap looking motherfucker, or I want the OG WWF one. You know what I'm saying? Before the Attitude Era switched it up, the straps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the World Championship, the heavyweight for the WWF back in the days was dope with like the bird wings on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just the classic black and the gold. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah, I always want my shit to look like that. That should be hard. And like instead of the bird, the eagle head, right? It's me like this. Like,
yeah.
I got the wings and shit, and the globes right there. Because
Kid has said the Triple H title belt was sick.
it was pretty tight. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of cool. Huh? They went through that, and then John Cena tries to get a spinning fucking belt. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And Crispy said we have to do this to get others interested in IDP. We talk about IDP in the chat, how us platform defense wins championships for sure. And we definitely, like, even if I do 2 best ball tournaments like next year where one's offense only and then one's IDP, I know there may be people who don't get into the IDP one because of that, but the IDP one, if it has less people in it, that means it's going to be more lucrative.
It's the prestigious one.
Yeah.
I mean, and then like for real, the offense one will probably be more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would charge more for that one. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you're gonna give them a choice, but yeah, you like offense only? Yeah, but it's more.
Yeah.
babe.
That might be the $20 one, like we did last year, and then the IDP is a $10 one.
Mm-hmm. And that one goes. I mean, everyone who enjoys themselves in this one this year, they're definitely coming back with the IDP shit. I mean,
we're not changing the format. This is it. 15 starters, 10 offense, 5 defense. Like this is the format moving forward for this. The 2 last year, it was too easy. Like, I mean, we were like literally like popping people's cherries, getting them into IDP. But now we got so many that are into it. And it's really not hard to fill 5 spots. Like that's why I'm down for this. Like, it is not hard to fill 5 spots.
Yeah, like you can like actually wait it off. I think I in every single one of them, I wasn't disciplined like that. I was like, I gotta have like, I'm targeting like, one of the top 6, if not have a few of the top 12.
I remember I did it in at least 1 or 2 where I literally took 20 offensive picks first and then just took my last 10.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how those are going to fare, and I don't like the IDP side of things like I like any of the other ones. But I think I've kind of found a sweet spot where it's like it's time to start attacking IDP. So if you go look at my teams, you'll notice a similarity in that.
Yeah, I tend to like start picking them off like 7th round. I'm okay looking at one of the big dog linebackers, and then like if I can get one of them, I'll stay away from it until we get to the double-digit rounds, and then I'll start picking them off again. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, in the event that I don't get like one of those top 3 guys, I'll just wait, and then like I might even go like rounds like 9 through 14, 15, just all IDP. You know what I mean?
I'm so cool with like just waiting and getting Bobby Wagner in the 11th or the 12th. And it's not always going to work out like that. And it didn't this time because he got snatched like literally a half a round right before I was considering taking him. But like guys like that just falling so far because people are in dynasty mode still, like it just makes him a cheat code.
For real.
Should not be falling that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got 6 IDPs right now, so I still got to get 4 more. I just keep it a rule of thumb to get 10 every time. I'm just going 20 offense and 10 defense every single time.
It's funny because I remember one time I asked you, I was like, what have you been doing over there? And I was like, okay, because I think you guys did like a good handful of them before I started jumping in them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so when by the time I think you guys ran through like 20 something before I even did one.
Yeah, might have been.
Yeah. And so when I jumped in, I was always like, all right, I gotta grab at least 10 of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? There's even been some where I went extra crazy. I had like 11, 12 months. I was like, damn, my offense, it shows it. You know what I mean?
Well, see, and it's kind of crazy because, like, okay, all these like best balls that I'm seeing that are like offense only, they're like 20 spots, just like 20 total spots. Might be 10 starters.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that are going undrafted.
Yeah, for sure. And so I like how adding in the IDP, having 5 spots, and then at least from what I'm doing, anybody could do whatever the hell they want. But I just feel like safer doubling up on the starting positions because you never know what's going to happen. Even though we take the guys who are pretty consistent. But I have been taking some random DLs and DBs like a little bit. Well, I've always been taking DBs, but taking more random DLs a little bit later. Those guys, they're going to be in the lineup. Like, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, like I like a couple. I've got some Greg Russo's and I've got some what other pass rushers have I got? I've got some Brian Burns.
Yeah.
And I've got some, you know what I mean? I'm not mad. I've even got some Quinn Williams, and he's not, and he's a tackle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he gets it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's really just because they have really so many good players, like in their front 7, he can actually get to the quarterback and get those losses. He's not getting like triple teamed all the time.
I know. I wonder if Jermaine Johnson like takes a step.
I really hope he does. I'm not banking on it though.
Me
Like, I don't
either.
know if I'm going to draft him anywhere. Like, I got the rookie picks that I picked him in, like, or the rookie picks, like where I drafted him. That's like it. Like, I'm not picking him anywhere else.
I got him late in a couple of these startups this year.
Okay.
Yeah, like like when we're in like the 30s or 40s or whatever it was.
Yeah. Nice. Noble said, I'm going to watch Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. I like that one, man, because it's they're the swinging hip cats.
Right.
They got the swag. You remember that from the Aristocats, right?
Yeah. The Aristocats was tight. That fucking the song was tight. The Aristocats song. There's a few songs that were dope in there. There's one where she was playing the piano and yeah, that one was dope.
You know what's funny is it's the Baloo character who's like the main aristocrat or whatever, like the ghetto one.
Yeah, it's him doing the vocal. John, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is.
John Goodman.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's John Goodman.
Didn't he do Blue?
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't think he did. I don't think he voiced any of the characters in Aristocrats, but I wouldn't be surprised though because Disney always did that. You know what I mean?
Jimmy Hibbert.
And then I think they had like a Huey Newton song or Huey. I forget who's this main. They had an actual like artist who like sang all the song, like sang like the main song for it.
Yeah, and he said it right there. Johnny said Goodman was the new school Baloo.
There you go, from the cartoon, huh?
Guess so.
They threw a fucking they threw a Hawaiian shirt on him, but no pants, huh? They're like him and Louis, yeah. Louis he had a pop and Louis had a club in that tailspin. Right. And then they had Shere Khan, he had a business suit, bro. He was sharp, and then he had the dynasty.
That show's so underrated. Like, is
right?
that
Like,
Plus somewhere?
I know, right? I gotta find. I mean, I'm sure it's on Disney Plus.
Let's check.
I mean, like, so the DuckTales is dope because this was the mashup because it was DuckTales and Jungle Book because like launch pads from DuckTales, right? And then they just made up Kit as an original character to that show,
right?
And then they do business, because he's basically moving dope for the cartel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the George Young, launch pad, right? Can't land though. That's why they call him launch pad. He's all right with the takeoff.
Yeah.
That Lando is coming in rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then what is it called? Yeah, they basically do business in the Jungle Book universe, but they're civilized now. It's
Yeah,
like,
they do have they have it on Disney Plus.
it's like if Jungle Book was if like the jungle was gentrified, you know what I mean? Because now like now they're all like popping, wearing clothes and shit. That Mowgli's nowhere to be
And
found.
walking on 2 feet everywhere.
Yeah, and Mowgli nowhere to be found.
I mean, he went back to the man village.
He went back to mankind and brought back gentrification. He broke the deal with Shere Khan. He was like, "Look, Khan, you run the entire jungle. This right here, this is American money right here."
Kid have said DuckTales was sick. I mean, that's a classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like DuckTales spawned off,
and I like that movie, The Treasures of the DuckTales, Treasures of the Lost Lamp. That was a good one.
Okay, yeah, that came out not too long ago, right?
No,
That old one.
Yeah, no, that's one of the old ones.
Okay, yeah, I gotta find that. That's on Disney Plus too.
Yeah, they made it into the movie, and it's what's his name, Christopher Lloyd, who's the bad guy.
Oh shit, word. Yeah, they what they had, Darkwing Duck,
classic,
right? That was another spinoff.
Kind of doesn't hold up, but still classic.
But it was like I mean, they're original characters, right? But because I think like there was a Gizmo Duck was like one of those guys. He would pop up right in the DuckTales here and there.
Yeah,
and he also then that was he was like a mainstay. He was like he would like help Darkwing Duck all the time.
Didn't he pop up in Darkwing Duck and in the DuckTales?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like because he was another original character, but like never had his own show. You know what I mean?
Right. And Johnny said, "Remember Gummy Bears?" And Kidda said, "Care Bears." No, it's got it. Yeah,
it's Care Bears for sure, right?
No, what he said.
Yeah, remember the Chappelle skit? See, I remember Care Bears because I remember the plushies because I had an older sister, and like you know what I mean. Like I just they're all different colors, and they all say. But remember in Dave Chappelle, he was like, and all these Teletubbies. Oh no, was he talking about Teletubbies?
Right. Yeah. He was
okay, he wasn't talking about Care Bears.
Yeah.
Who did the skit about Care Bears?
I don't know, but I remember there was 2 different things though for sure. Let me Adventures of Gummy Bears, right? Let's see.
And that was like okay. See, I never heard that.
It was like they weren't like it wasn't like Care Bears. Like they were like I don't know, like it was like
they were gummy bears.
No, but it was like
brought to you by
it was like medieval
times.
It was like medieval times. Like that was like the timepiece for like these bears. So it was like somewhere back then, right? Am I remembering that right, Johnny?
Back when they used to slay their enemy and make gummy bears out of their carcasses. The medieval times, man. The bad times, man. The good old days. It's back, man.
Yeah, it's so funny. Here's the premise on Wikipedia. Adventures of Gummy Bears takes place within a fantasy world of magic, monsters, and medieval living. 500 years before the events of the first episode, humans lived in peace alongside a race beings known as the Gummy Bears.
Whoa. Zero intrigue to go watch it.
I mean, it's a kid's show
for
sure.
It did not captivate me at all. It did not pique in my interest.
That looks like it almost looks like a different version of the Smurfs.
It's like, don't ruin gummy bears for me. Gummy bears are a very underrated candy. And I don't really like the Haribo brands. Like, why do I eat those ones? It feels like they're stale. I'm like, you say the hell, you know what I mean? I like the generic gummy bears.
Yaku Mania said, "LOL, Teddy Ruxpin on an acid trip."
I remember my boy. He had a bar. He said, "The music lives inside of me like Teddy Ruxpin." I'm like, oh, that's a bar. Because you used to be able to slap a tape in his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or play something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Teddy Ruxpin, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never had one. I never had a Teddy Ruxpin or a My Buddy. Remember My Buddies? My buddy, my buddy and me.
No.
Kid sister. Also, our kid sister and me. You don't remember that shit? It's like these little creepy looking dolls, and like the kid would like he's riding his little 3-wheeler around, and he got the joint with him, and like I was like, damn, bro, them kids like get that boy an action figure. What's going on here? Get him the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got to shake.
Okay, for sure.
I got no one to tag me in today.
All good.
The baby's waking up.
All
For
good.
sure.
Chilling.
All right, then, y'all. Peace.
All right. Uh-oh. Derek remembers that. I remember Kid Sister and my buddy. Yeah, I don't remember having anything like that. Hmm. Yeah, what are we gonna do over here? Looking, a lot of the IDP is drying up. Add more people to the queue over here. But yeah, it's like as I add them, people are just getting taken off and off and off. I like it, Noble, because everybody wants to be a cat. And the Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't think I messed with the Cabbage Patch Kids at all. Johnny said, "Now my parents were like, you don't want that crap. It's crap." I don't. Maybe it was not having an option of getting it, but yeah, I just don't remember like ever being excited for like, anything of that nature. And Derek said he didn't, his sister did. Uh-oh, J Mac, no green dot. Where's he at? Where's he at? We're getting down to the end. We're in the 26th round right now. We only got 4 picks left. And Kidda said nobody remembers Babar. I remember that. Wasn't he like a king or a prince? It was like he was an elephant, right? It was like an elephant, but he was like a prince or something like that. Derek said he remembers it. Am I right about that? Wasn't something, right? Yeah, Derek said the Elephant King. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Yakumania said the Garbage Pail Kids. There we go. Ha! Johnny said, let me get in that Crossfire game. Never had it, but I mean, they made it look so cool, but I just assumed that like as I got older, I just assumed like they just didn't sell enough and they're just trying to like pimp it out. Like that commercial, Crossfire. Let me see if I can let me see if I can find that. Because I do remember that shit. Hold on. It was Marbles that Marbles dribbled out like old P. That's funny. Let's see, Crossfire. Oh, here you go, Crossfire commercial. Damn, dude, this is so old school. This is so crazy. It's only 16 seconds. Insane. So look at this. He said the commercial was so tight when you were 9. Fuck yeah, bro. Oh yeah, of course it was.
It's the ultimate challenge, Crossfire! Crossfire! You get caught up in love! Crossfire! 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 Crossfire!
Oh man, Crossfire. Oh man, what nice. Kidda said my grandma bought me it for Christmas. Nice. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. We're getting too much into the Crossfire. All right, Josh Sweat. Let's lock him in. Been locking in a lot of Josh Sweat like hella late. Bogey remembers it. Crossfire is classic. Derek remembers it. Memories, we old as hell. Hell yeah, because that was a 90s commercial to like the millionth capacity, like right there, early 90s, right? Bogey said I found that my buddy joined. I texted to your phone. Classic. Let me see. Let's see. My buddy and me. Let's see it. Here we go. Bogey found it. Let's take us all the way back, man. See, that's why I didn't want nothing like.
My buddy, wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, and me. Kid sister, wherever I go, you're gonna go. Kid sister, and me.
My Buddy and Kid Sister. Each sold separately from Play School.
Oh man, see, it just looked like Chucky. Like, come on, man, I can't have that. I can't have no doll looking like Chucky around there. Johnny said it's a little, yeah. And Kidda said those red flyer wagons are still the shit and dip in, in those downhills for sure. Yeah, those ones used to haul ass. Like, and don't put any WD-40 on those wheels, man. You might be going so fast, you just be out of control. Yeah, it's so funny. Noble goes through these the different phases of the Disney movies. I'm like, we try to tell him about all these cool ones, and he tries to curve them. And then, like, see, then we gets the cool songs. Everybody wants to be a cat. Then he knows what's up. Let me see. How many more defenders do I need? 2, 3. I need 2 more. So I can only get one more offensive guy here. You know what? We got Marquise Brown. So I think we're just going to go Greg Dortch and just add to it a little bit there. Sky Moore. Yeah, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, 5 wide receivers. Kid said, nice spelling, Noble. Good job. I like it. I've got some books to bring for the mansion stay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Noble needs more books to read. That's for sure. Man, a lot of guys are just falling that I wanted. And like, it's like, I don't know. I almost want to be like, do I break my 10 IDP rule? Because I got so many QBs that, like, I can add a couple more offensive guys still. And Gary B, shitload of IDPs right there in a row. Yeah, I've got 8 IDPs as of now. I do like the 8 that I've got. That's for sure. Yeah, let me see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesse Bates. There's a good one. There's a good one. Man, those My Buddy dolls are scary, bro. Like, I can't believe that kids wanted those things. That's like a Chucky looking doll. Yeah, I definitely wasn't trying to mess with any Chucky looking dolls. Emil said, an IDP, who are you taking first, Sauce or Pat Surtain? See, the thing is, for like IDP, I don't want either of them. Like, I mean, because they're both like they're both so good that, like, they don't really give you like super high upside on a week to week basis. So yeah, like I really don't want either of them necessarily. But if I'm gonna pick one over the other, I think I would pick Patrick Surtain over Sauce Gardner, because I think Sauce, after winning Defensive Rookie of the Year and overall Rookie of the Year, I feel like people are going to be really inclined to try to not throw at him. Patrick Surtain, he's amazing, and he's a really good, like, you know, shutdown corner, but I feel like people are still going to test him a little bit. All right, there goes Jacoby Brissett and Minshew to Ginshew right in front of me. Let's take someone that everyone's really sleeping on, Za'Darius Smith. Yeah, see, and Emil, with this league that you're talking about, I mean, well, is this about a league that you're asking about? And do you have to pick specifically cornerbacks, or is it just picking DBs? Colt McCoy, Jair Alexander, Hargrave, Cam Jordan. Here we go. Last round, or at least one pick, and then the last round. Let me know who wants a grade. We'll go through, we'll grade up these teams. Who's Michael Wilson? Kid said Michael Wilson could get Bijan and Young. Could get Bijan and Young for offensive rookie of the year. Okay, so who the hell is Michael Wilson? There goes Hunter Renfro. All right, yeah, we got to hate on Kidda's team. You still got to make your last pick. But all right. Let's see if we knock this out. We got 3 auto drafters like there. Yeah, let's see. I still don't know if I'm going to go defense or offense here. Everybody digs a swinging cat. Kid has said stellar receiver. Watch the tape. I like it. All right, we're going to break this just because of the news on Hunter Henry. We're going to lock him in with the last pick. I only went 9 IDP. I broke that rule first time. I really like to have 10 IDP. Just makes me feel a little safer. All right, and JT said, what do you think? All right, so we'll go. How about we'll go with JT first. Underdog. All right, he starts it off with Fields and T-Law, Devonta Smith, Tony Pollard, DJ Moore, Hawkinson, Pickens, Dalvin Cook. Man, I'm not a fan of the 2 RBs there, but it is best ball. Crosby, Waller, Mac Jones, Cooks, Burns, A-Chain, Mitchell, Young, Donald, Thielen, Wilkins, Jalen Phillips, Chig, Nolan Smith, Shakir. Hey. All right. Song, you the man. Thanks for getting in that super chat in there. We're gonna give JT a grade here, but then we'll do Song first and then Kidda. And Song, you the man with the $10 super chat. Don't forget, guys, every super chat that you give goes towards a raffle that is going down in a couple weeks' time. We got to get some more in here. We're for sure going to have 1 jersey up for grabs, but if we get enough people donating, we're going to have 2 jerseys that are going to be up for grabs here. We're starting with the LT signed jersey. Hell yeah, Lawrence Taylor taking it all the way back. Also, we got future Hall of Famer Justin Jefferson. What? Signed. You know you want some of this Jefferson signed action. And how about the green for the money, gold for the honey, Joe Montana signed jersey, Notre Dame colorway. Let's get it. And Song just got some entries right there. All right. And Emil said that Jefferson jersey is mine. All right. Here we go. So I think the RBs scare me, and there's really not too much depth there. I mean, I know you got 5. Well, okay. I mean, 6 total, so I guess not as bad as I was really thinking like right off the bat. But yeah, I love the QBs there. I'm all right with the wide receivers that you got in the areas you got them. IDP probably have too many defensive linemen for my liking because they're all like linemen, and even though they're good players, it's just like it's tough. It's tough. I gotta downgrade that a little bit for the IDP. I think this is like a C, probably a C minus is what I'm gonna lean this as. This is gonna be a C minus squad and still solid, but yeah, C minus squad. Here goes Songs, and Song was sniping me all day over here. He started off with Herbert and Eckler, then Tua, then Ridley, Keenan Allen, Brandon Ayuk, Quentin Johnston. Nice little four-piece of wide receivers there. Cam Akers, James Conner, CJ Mosley, that was a good one. And Purdy, very nice, very late. Elijah Moore, P. Ryan, Luvu, Holcomb, Pete Werner, Bigsby, Troy Anderson, Cody Barton, Nico Collins, Kaiser White, Quincy Williams, Aziz Al-Shaair, Aziz Al-Shaair, Kenny Moore, DJ Chark, Gerald Everett, nice, because I was thinking about grabbing him late, and you got him right in front of me. Paris Campbell, Richie James, Pretty Ricky's what they called him, Colt McCoy, and Mike White, very nice, because you had Tua in there as well, very nice. Let's see. Let me try to nitpick and find your weaknesses. RB2 is kind of the weakness, but Cam Akers and Connor and P. Ryan, I feel like those guys still solid to kind of get there, as one of those guys is going to be your RB2, right? Because we assume Eckler is going to be the RB, one each game. I like what you did. Quentin Johnston, though, I'm not mad at it for sure, because I did literally the exact same thing with DK and JSN. So I'm not mad at it, as well. I know Quentin Johnston, it would be more he's going to be more like Mike Williams, not like JSN and DK or anything, close. I was just diversified, but I do like those, and can't hate on the IDP because everybody you got. Yeah, man, this is I feel like this is gonna be, it's gonna be a B. I'd say then maybe even a B plus is kind of crazy. Some of the guys that you got because of Dennis, right next to you, this is a B, possibly a B plus, but I think I'm leaning on a B right now. And let me mark you guys down. And let me mark all you guys down, because we got Johnny throwing in a super chat. Let me go mark you down for your entries, Johnny. And whoever gives the highest super chat of any show gets an extra 100 entries if it's below $28. If you leave the highest super chat of the show and it goes above $29, because 28 is the threshold set by our man Emil, then you get an extra 250 entries. All right. And let's get Johnny's YouTube super chat in here. And then who was the other one? Our man Buffet Boy. So Buffet Boy, what's your actual name, or what's your team name in here, so I know who is who? But I wonder, is that who's Buffet Boy? Let me know, just so I know who to put the entries under, and so I know which one's your team. Let's go with Johnny. And Kidda, you just hang out since you're on the West Coast. We'll get you in there soon. Okay, cool. Buffet Boys, Gary B. Makes sense because you love Vegas. Hell yeah. All right, hold on. Let me mark that down. Is it? There we go. All right. We got everybody locked in. Everybody. All right. Here we go. Where's Johnny's squad? There we go. Someone who is also sniping me throughout this time. I mentioned it multiple times. And so Johnny starts off with CMC, Tyreek Hill, Aaron Rodgers, Gino, Brees Hall, super late, Amari Cooper, Stafford, Chris Godwin, David Montgomery, Tyler Lockett, A.J. Dillon, Bobby Wagner, Rashad Penny, T.J. Edwards, Devin Lloyd, Eric Kendricks, Damian Harris, Tank Dell, Jordan Hicks, Rondell Moore, Jamin Davis, Tyler Higbee, Divine Diablo, Izzy, Joker, Caden Ellis, Curtis Samuel, Bennett, Mecole Hardman. All right. I like this squad, man. I like what you did out of the 11 spot here. Let me see where I can nitpick it at all. Yeah, see, like even like I would nitpick like Brees Hall, but you got him so late, and you got David Montgomery like as the third. Your the wide receivers, I mean, the top three, I like them. I mean, maybe you took Amari Cooper like earlier, but than you should have. But like wide receivers are going super early, like in this one. So I'm with that. And I like, yeah, I mean, I just like the depth. And I mean, I even shouted you out where I was like, damn, like look at his first 4 IDP guys over there, like super nice. Yeah, I think I'm giving this, I'm going to give this one a B, like I gave Song. I like the late IDP depth that you gotten out of there. And I feel like you kind of picked up the slack that JT left on the board after his back-to-back picks. So I feel like you definitely took advantage of the spot of drafting next to someone who I'm not gonna, I mean, it's not a bad team, but you know, it's like he hasn't drafted with us as much. So maybe you know, he did good, but I think you just did better with what you did. All right. Gary B. Where's Gary? There we go. So he starts it off a little bit differently than others. He starts it off with Jefferson and Dak. Then goes Adams, Etienne, Ramondre, Miles Sanders, Kyle Pitts, Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, Jordan Brooks. Is that the first IDP? Yeah, Jordan Brooks, first IDP. Gabe Davis, Jimmy G, Evan Ingram, Isaiah Simmons, Mingo, Boyd, Edwards, the Black Josh Allen, Lazard, Deion Jackson, Alec Pierce, Dawson Knox, Drew Sanders, Bradley Chubb, Rashawn Gary, Christian Kirksey, Nwosu, Tyree Wilson, Minshew, and Hull. Might as well, right? We don't know what's going to happen with JT. All right. So I just like to find the areas that I can like nitpick because like everyone, I mean, we're only in a 12-team league. Like everyone has pretty solid teams. It's really just where can we nitpick? And I guess Devontae Adams, like that would be one of my nitpicks. I really like to see him farther, and I really like passing up on him, like certain areas like that. I like what you did with the 3 running backs there with Etienne, Stevenson, Sanders, like all in a row. Like those are pretty solid picks right there. Kyle Pitts, I mean, I guess I'm on this like fuck Ritter like train right now. So I'm like, yeah, Pitts and Drake London, blah. But you got him in the 7th round, you know? So, I mean, that's super solid. And then you got 3 other QBs. I mean, waited on QB, but you got Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, and Jimmy G. So, I mean, I can't hate on that too much. This is best ball. You just got to really hedge your bets. Make sure you have a bunch of peeps in there. Jordan Brooks, Isaiah Simmons, Josh Allen, Drew Sanders, Chubb, Rashawn Gary. It's like the defense is where I got to downgrade you. Like that's where I'm going to like nitpick. So Jordan Brooks, nothing wrong with Jordan Brooks. Isaiah Simmons, I'm a little bit off him now that they said he's going to kind of, he might be just playing more DB is what it is. And if he's not going to be like in the box, like anywhere, that kind of sucks for him. Yeah, Mingo and Boyd. And I mean, you picked CEH. I was a little bit surprised about that. I mean, picked him just kind of early. I do like getting like the Jackson and the Hull and, you know, all that. Yeah, so this, I think I'm going to give this one probably a C+. Yeah, I'm with, yeah, there you go. I'm with you, Emil. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one a C+. Definitely has room for improvement. Not bad by any standards, but you might need a little bit of luck. Well, I mean, everyone needs a little bit of luck in this fantasy football, but you know what I mean. Yeah, pretty solid though. And I mean, all the QBs that you got, I mean, it shouldn't really be an issue. So, like fielding two good QBs on a weekly basis. Yeah, and I mean, the later IDP guys, a lot of them I'm just not fans of in this format. Let's see. Okay. And Bowie said, was Mingo legit second receiver after Jefferson? Gabe Day. No, Adams was. Yeah, he got Adams in the third. And Kid said, don't sleep on Hurst. Is going to be Young's dump off. Yeah. We've seen it from him all as well. All right, let's see what Kidda did. Let's see what Kidda did over here. He starts it off with Hurts and Cousins, Nick Chubb, Jerry Jeudy, Roquan Smith, Nick Bolton, Aaron Jones, Rashad White, Nick Bosa, who he said was a mess-up pick, right? Juju, Zay Flowers, Bobby Okereke, Logan Wilson, Josie Jewell, Alex Singleton, Jacoby Myers, Darnell Mooney, Romeo Dubs, Sam Laporta, Zay Jones, Peoples Jones, Earl Jones, right? Or Ernest Jones, Warren, Christian Harris, get in the zone, anal zone, Parker, Thornton, McBride. Who is that? Who's the M. Wilson? Michael Wilson. And Hayden Hurst got him in the last round. All right. I think that because it's Kidda, you pick Cousins too early. Jerry Jeudy, really jumped on him. Let's see. Who else?
Did you see all my messages I gave you?
Yeah, I saw Noble.
I know.
Can you hear me shouting you out?
Yes.
And yeah, Crispy says
and
F.
Did you see those messages?
Whoa, did you just burp to my face, bro?
Sorry.
The Nike kicks. And 420 crew is always the best. Heck yeah, it is. Boom.
And look what it says right there.
What? Oh, that was so fire.
No. There's another one. Go to the other one you were on. Go to the other one. And look. 420 crew
is the best. It's always 420 somewhere. Boom. Kidda, I expect more from you, man. You did really solid. But Nick, the mistake of taking Nick Bosa where you took him, that's really gonna downgrade you, bro. It really is. Let me see. What else can I hate on? Come on, man. Darnell Mooney, ugly.
Look, I was climbing without using hands.
Whoa, crazy.
I know.
Zay Jones, not too bad. Jalen Warren, come on, man.
Look, it's like I'm going to another universe.
Whoa, crazy, bro. And Emil said, Kidda gets an E for effort. I think that I've seen better drafts that Kidda's done. This is probably like a C+ on a Kidda scale. I've seen better ones. I've seen better. It might even be a C. Go ahead and hate on it. There will be tons of vehicles in the playoffs because all of Kidda's teams are named after the vehicles of whatever division it is. That's a classic move right there as well, because you're definitely setting the standard with how you name your teams, and yeah, and you get to represent all the cool cars except Eleanor. Eleanor's mine, man, and gone in 60 seconds. All right, we're gonna smoke one more bowl. I'm going to get up out of here, and we appreciate you guys rocking. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing DBs for the what's it called? We're going to be doing DBs for the wake and bake. For the wake and bake, our targets and fades. And when you guys see uploaded videos hit the streets or YouTube, but when you see them hit, make sure you guys go like it. Make sure you comment on it. Doesn't even have to be a lot. And if you can, just leave it up somewhere so it's just playing and it gets a bunch of watch time. And XJ220 is my favorite car. Is my favorite car ever. Ironically, same league. Fuck Eleanor. I didn't want it. Hey, you're just a hater, man. Don't act like you didn't want it. It's the ultimate car in that movie. Oh man, that was a good one. Woo! All right. And Bogey said, "What's the vehicle in the X-Files?" Let's see. Shit, I can't even pull it up on my computer. And Scott said, "Be careful." It's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. All right. What do you guys think? Want to do a dab real quick? I'm going to do a dab. Who's doing a dab with me? And this will be the last thing before we get out of here. Man, I got to clean this rig. I cannot wait for you guys to come to the dab bar. Check this shit out. The dab piece from our homie Pizza Boy. It's got like the pizza carb cap as well. I got to get the nail for it, though. And look at, man, come on, dude. That was a sign for me. The woo, and I was repping my Tikal hat. But, yeah, I got the, not opals, but the little, just all the little figurines and everything. Yeah, I cannot wait to hit out of this. This is going to be awesome. The dab bar is going to be so lit. So lit. Yeah, kidding. It's the flying saucer, man. All right. But for now, we're going to be smoking out of our stash rig because I got to get a nail for the other one. I don't have the right size and I've been lazy. I need a 10-inch male quartz bucket nail, right? I mean, not even a nail, just a bucket. Yeah, and Bogey said, hell yeah, the flying saucer. All right, check this out. Yabba dabba doo with the Wafers crew. Check this out. Man, the terps. Terps are so good. We're about to be flying like a flying saucer right now. Check that out. So good. Okay. Here we go. Thanks, everybody, for rocking with us. Appreciate you. Make sure you go subscribe to the podcast, the Fantasy Football Hustler Advice Podcast, and the Silver Screen Breakdowns Podcast. This week, we are doing... What are we doing this week? Oh, yeah, this week we're doing Necessary Roughness for our man Stu. Dang it. I was going to show the DVD, but I got weed all over the DVD right now. But Necessary Roughness, make sure you watch it. This was our man Stu's favorite, football movie ever. And so we're doing this as a hat tip to our man Stu. Because we know he's watching down on us. Stu is definitely the coolest. Oh man, Kidda said, "Fuck USA." I can't do dabs because of the stupid laws on. Okay, yeah, I can't do dabs because they're too potent for the random drug test for sure. Definitely, dab bar, bro. The dab bar. Yeah, fuck USA and the dumb laws on the sacred plant. It's stupid, man. It's so stupid. yabba dabba doo. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. There we go. Noise. Very noise. There you go. That shit is hella hot. All right, guys. We're about to go to Cloud 11. What kid say? They need to increase the testing level. Cannabis is 50 ng, while opioids are 1,000. What? Jesus. They said that's not a typo. What the hell? So you can have, what, 20 times more opioids in your system than cannabis? Like, that is fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And that's without, like, a prescription, right? Like, if you had any kind of, like, prescription drug or whatever that had opioids in it, like, even without a prescription, would you be able to have, like, up to that 1,000 ng? Yeah, that shit's stupid. Oh, man. And what? Then Kidda said the atrocity is the is that what is the 50 ng? Is that? And yeah, because that's what it takes an habitual smoker weeks to get clean, for sure. That's lame, man. But people could be doing any kind of hard drug and it'll be out of your system in like a couple days. Doesn't seem right. Does not seem right. Okay. Good now. Man. He said you can drink all the booze, aka poison, you want, right, Crispy? Man. Dumb the way that works, man. But you know, this is the world we live in. That's what they want us to do. That's for sure. But yeah, that's why I'm like, buck the system. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Make sure you're here for the Wake and Bake. Peace out, peeps.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.